Hello, my friends. This is Daniel Talley, the Note to Self guy, coming at you. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Last week, we talked about poor man's proverb number 16, which was entitled God's Special Gift. Well, this week, we're going to talk about something slightly different. Let's talk poor man's proverbs, shall we? Okay, this week, poor man's proverbs we're talking about is going to be Poor Man's Proverbs number 19, avoid the spotlight. Poor Man's Proverbs number 19, avoid the spotlight. So you may be saying, what am I talking about, avoid the spotlight? Well, let me put it to you like this. Many people believe that when they sin, that their sin will never be found out. That, no one's going to know about it. It's just their little secret. They're going to take that sin and put it in that closet along with all the rest of those skeletons that they got hanging up in there. But what they don't realize is that sin has consequences, and it certainly isn't a secret. Sin does not have a Teflon type quality in that nothing sticks to it. Eventually, the stuff comes out. How do I know that? Well, the Bible warns us in 1 Corinthians 4, verse 5. It says that what is done in darkness will be brought into light. That is to say that what's done in darkness will eventually, you know how I started this thing on with that spotlight hanging above my head? Well, that's what's going to happen with sin. Eventually, it's going to be brought to the forefront, and it's going to be in the spotlight. It's going to become visible to the world to see, for the world to see. So with Jesus, there aren't any secrets. All secrets will be exposed. People don't realize this or not, but it may help us if we do. Everything that we do, both good and bad, it's all on tape. God is recording all of this stuff. It's almost as if one day you'll be sitting there on Judgment Day. You, and I say you, I mean all of us. And we'll be watching a movie about our own lives, watching the stupid things that we've done. When we have our hand in the cookie jar and we're thinking that we're getting away with those cookies and no one's looking, well, you're going to be sitting up there watching yourself putting your hand in that cookie jar, thinking that you're getting away with some stuff. But it's not. And, I would say sometimes I am angered because sometimes I think that, I know people are doing wrong, and I'm like, this dude's going to get away with murder here. He's going to get off the hook. And I'm thinking that's just not fair. Well, in the end, there is a righteous judge, and if God sees everything, and like I said, our lives are pretty much, we're like goldfish in an aquarium, a see-through aquarium. So therefore, he can see everything that we do. He can see everything that we do. It's all visible to him. And not only can he see everything that we do, but anything that we're thinking, our thoughts, our motives, what's in our heart, he sees all that stuff. So there is no secrets here. God knows exactly what's going on. So for those of us out there that think that we're getting away with something, you may want to think again, because quite frankly, we're not getting away with anything. And like I said, what's done in darkness will eventually come to light. It's a true fact. And if you could think about the things that you've done in your own life that you thought you was getting away with. I know I have. And you know what? Been busted every time. Having that spotlight on you is not really, really cool. It's a little aggravating, to be honest with you. So we should think about that. Think about the things that we do. And if we think about the things that we do, just maybe we can avoid the spotlight and not have to deal with the shame that is certain to come. Well, that's all I have for you this week. But next week, we're going to talk about Poor Man's Proverb number 20, which is you still got time to make it to the Hall of Fame. Proverbs chapter 20 talks about you still got time to make it to the Hall of Fame. You don't know what I'm talking about? If you want a hint as to what I'm talking about, well, you can go to my website and click on the blog tab, and you'll see it. And you can read up on it, and you'll have a little bit of insight as to what we're going to talk about next week. Again, I want to thank everybody for supporting Note to Self. The book continues to do well. Those of you who have been blessed by it, please do me a favor and go on to Amazon. And if you would, leave a review. Those reviews are very, very important. It's kind of like when you go to the video store and you're looking to check out a movie, and it's a movie that you've never heard of before. Oftentimes what we do is that we'll flip the cover over and read what the reviews are. And if the reviews are good, then we may be willing to, take a chance and watch it. Similarly, that's what happens with books. Many of you know me but most people in the world don't. So Daniel Talley, the Note to Self guy, who is that guy? They don't know me from Adam. So the reviews are very, very important because it gives people an insight in terms of how impactful or how inspiring, how motivational Note to Self is, and that it is truly something that can help them become a better version of themselves. But before I sign off here, I want to turn the camera over to my lovely assistant. She was a young lady shining the spotlight on me. She also did the lighting as well. My little niece, Mia. Say hello to everybody, Mia.
Hi.
See how pretty she is? There you go. That's my little niece there. Okay, so this is Daniel Talley, the Note to Self guy, signing off. Peace. Love you guys, and talk to you next week. Be good. Bye-bye for now. Peace.